Alright. I loaded the wrong one. Try this again. There's a red versus super. Oh, and going into this, red is in first. Super is, I think, at the tail end. So I'm curious if the result that they posted on the tournament page is the correct result. Because just looking at it, red should win this. I'm so lost on who's who. Okay, this is red because the triple flesh hounds and the Deathball. That settles that. That is red. Columns! Why? Why columns? All of the forces. Stop. So double Flesh Hound, double Fury as a flanking force versus triple Flesh Hound. We also have the Herald with the flanking force, which obviously he isn't quite as fast because he's on foot. But double spawn, triple Chaos Warrior here though. That is mean. And a Blood Shrine heading over to the flanking force. I do think this force right here, especially with the backup of the cultist, if they line up right up here, this Deathball will have a very difficult time cutting through it, even with these Minotaurs with great weapons in there, even with the Bloodletters. Like, that is a lot of angry man meat to cut through. And that's the other thing, is he's not lining up here. He's lining up back here so they can fight on the point, which is, if you've got the time, set up here. Keep the fight off where you want. Yeah, it takes a hair longer for your reinforcements to get there. But the longer this fight drags on, the more you get to, or you get to capture this point. Nobody is putting any pressure on point 3. Let's see. Some Bloodletters, so that's not going to change point 3s. Wait. Oh, more summons. Let's see here. Warriors with halberds, more just regular warriors. And here comes the engagement. Whose cultist brought them in first? Well, whichever, it got canceled. But Bloodletter's gonna... I don't know if they're gonna come over here and capture this point, or if they're just gonna rotate around the back. We do have Red's Bloodletters in the back now from the summon. Yeah, double Bloodletter in the back because of the summon. Chaos Warrior slowly charging up. Yep, one of these Bloodletters will go over there. Fleshhounds. Wow, he did engage this force with his 3. I did not think he would do that. I thought he would just kind of hold here and wait till something ran away. That is not... that was a losing engagement no matter what, and it just kept getting more and more reinforcements. And why not just, if those forces are gonna sit there, come in and hit the flanks, come in and hit the back. Make sure you shore up 2 points. Why throw away 3 units, or 2.5, I guess, because 1 got away. Units of Fleshhounds. Are you gonna charge this third? No, okay. It's like, do not charge this 3rd unit in here. Or I guess 4th unit in there. But yep. warriors are going to be mowed down. I wonder if these are the... no, these are not the summoned ones. The summoned ones are gone now.
One of your units has been destroyed.
The minnows did finally get beaten back. Is there a... No, there's not a second unit of minnows in here. But the spawn are pretty much all dead. This fight is happening just off the square for super. And this huge kind of flanking force is just sitting here doing nothing. We do have some blood crushers coming in. Which ones are there? Blood crushers are the demons. Okay, so these are exalted bloodletters on juggernauts. And they barely did anything. I mean, they were charging to another unit, but still. That is... So now these guys up and rotate in. Up and rotate in. None of Super Cavi's forces are going anywhere yet. Red is bringing in more minnows, more bloodletters. Just tons of flesh hounds. Bloodshine's at least in range to be able to help, right? Right? Maybe? Gorfy's totem. Okay. Yeah, yep. If these units charge, they'd be in range. There we go. Okay. Flanking force is coming in through the side. Stopping in columns! Right in front of these Chaos Warriors. Like, there we go. There we go. More minnows, though. Guessing more flesh hounds. More bloodletters. I think in Chaos versus Chaos, bloodletters are just so cost efficient. Unless your opponent, like, flesh hounds are definitely cost efficient. Bloodletters are pretty much cost efficient because, yeah, like they trade evenly with themselves and they trade up for almost every other unit other than of infantry other than exalted bloodletters. See, 570, so he has his more spawn coming over. These are the Hellforge, so they will be able to just rock this unit of bloodletters here. And Super does, like, this is the easy point to capture. He does actually have the weight here in the center now. Just Red had, after that first battle, had just had so much tattered forces, and he threw away the 3 flesh hounds over here. But it's like whoever gets into the middle has very tattered forces to hold there. The exalted bloodletters, aka blood crushers, have hit their kills that they need, so now they get to just rampage. And if they are brought back again, they will just be even better. Because they will start there with the kills, and then this totem is actually doing good stuff in the center.
One of your units has been destroyed.
31, 33, I love the lawnmower effect. 37. And throwing another unit of bloodletters in here is not going to help the situation. Like, yep. 50, 53. Now they're just falling apart. And I get what Red's trying to do here. Is he going to... Actually, this is kind of tricky. Is he going to lure him all the way up? But nope. Super is too smart for that. He is now capturing the point. Fury's coming out. We got some Gore Beasts. Gore Beast chariots, I do think, especially against these type of armies, like, you could just be shattering all these units over here before they even get into the fight. should be unsummoning these just tattered forces if they reline up. If you're gonna let them get all the way onto the point, you just need to charge them. You could control it, delete this unit of cast warriors. Actually, they'll just look at you and run away. Charge, do it. Or don't. Okay. So the next big wave, along with Red's Hellforge hosts, coming in. He's heading towards the center. God, I don't know what you do, because yeah, the force he summoned in is definitely better at taking on the center. Charge your Hellforge host. Charge. Okay, at least the chariot is where it needs to be, and it could also help with all this, but. So yeah, the chariot should probably be bouncing around here. These blood crushers could come over here and just help out instead. No idea why he sent these over here. More flesh hounds. I think this is the half health unit from the very beginning. Super Cavi's been holding on to his summons. They need to charge in. Now the blood crushers are heading over to this point. Do like seeing the blood shine here, just helping everything, but the stuff just needs to be in fighting a bit more. Warriors cleaning up warriors. Super finally. Yep, just mulch through that next unit of bloodletters, so he has the weight here finally. The Gorby chariots can now head back over here. I don't think they're needed here anymore. I think Gorby's chariots hitting the back of this line would clean up that.
One of your units has been destroyed.
Let's see here. What is being summoned in? Dual weapons. See, I don't know if dual weapons are actually good in a Khorne versus Khorne matchup. Because what do they take out? Let's see. Their armor piercing is, base damage 43, armor piercing 14, bonus versus infantry. Okay, I guess they do have a decent bonus versus infantry at 7. So you figure that's 21 armor piercing. Everything has pretty good armor. Let's see. Hellforge host though, 60 armor. Where's regular blood letters? Here we go. 30 armor. I guess you can maybe fight blood letters, but I mean blood letters are 23 armor piercing and 9 versus infantry. So you're looking at 32 versus 21. And I think it's 50 points difference. So 1 and 3. Yeah, with red not capturing point 3. God, these guys are close, but yeah, red has no way of coming back. This is unexpected. I will say the Bloodshine's probably what did it. Like, these Gorby chariots should just be leaving right now. But Red's sacrificing basically his whole flanking force over here to just do band-aid damage. The Hellforge host coming in and sniping point 3 was a big deal. And then yeah, just the buff coming from the Bloodshine in the center because they were hitting each other with almost identical forces in the center. Red probably had a bit more in there because he just splattered
Unending glory is yours.
the spawn in the center with his Minotaurs. He got to pick his engagements, but he still kind of lost it. Like, he won the initial engagement, but then he couldn't hold against the reinforcement wave, and I'm going to guess it was because of the blood shrine. I don't see any other way around it, but I'm also not very bright. But that is the last week and a half from the Doom Diver.